So the citizens of Snidler's Gulch lived happily ever after because they weren't really smart. Snidler's Gulch, SG, 19/7/26. Okay. Wow, we found another interpretation of 1 of 7 of 13 of 110 of 2143, obviously, because you can go on the diagonal. Once I saw the 1 of 7, once I saw the 13, then I saw 21, which is 110, and then I saw, obviously, we knew right away, obviously, 28 times 76 plus 13 plus 1 plus 1 is going to be 2143. Okay, what does that mean? Now think about the stars and the universes, let's say, okay? If there's 4 digits, let's take away Saturn, let's take away Jupiter. And let's talk about the stars and the universes. If 1 of 7 of 13 of 110 is now going up this way, but you have to kind of cross over with the 28 and the 76 to go up, kind of means that, I would imagine, we started here as 1 of 7 of 13 of 110 of 2143. We're going up and then up. Get this, because now the Earth is not down below. We are Armageddon consciousness. We're going from a 1 by 3 to a 1 by 5. Because 3 makes 4 makes 5, makes 6. So that was unexpected. And then to find pi in Armageddon. Okay? It's a new tabletop. It's a new tabletop of Armageddon with 4 pillars. It makes a diamond. But you have to square the circle. So you need to know that that square has a circle in it. Your Antarctic ring. Because light can bend. Okay? Until you go to Antarctica and prove me that light doesn't bend more or less. Because think about it. If you have a plane separated, it's not, remember, we are not a ball. We are a Vesica Pisces. We are a circle with a circle and a circle. And the light that's coming from the center of heaven is bending. I think the light bends differently near the poles. So maybe you can be at the pole and look and see something that looks really far away, and you can try to walk to it as far, like forever and ever and ever. It doesn't ever seem to change because I think that it's an illusion, an optical illusion or something. But I can't prove it, so I'm going to stop there. But pi is an Armageddon, okay? Like there is a, because 22 over 7 is an approximation of pi. Then to get 3.14159, to get 6 significant digits, 22, 7, pi backwards, in Armageddon, shows that there is a circle on that square plane. Okay, so I get a friend chilling with me, because this is freaking relaxing, serene setting, and people need time off to sleep and relax and chill. Okay, I'm going to work. Like 4 days in a row. I got 4 closing shifts. So, I do what I gotta do to pay my bills, which I'm battling right now. Yes, I know magnets are not that expensive. Yes, I know if I get ordered magnets somehow with my extra income, they would sit here and fester. Because I have nothing to do. I told you I'm not going to work on this unless I can do it right. I'm not going to try to make one wheel spin on its own with the heaven. I'm not going to build a heaven to have one axle spin. It's a lot of work to make a heaven. I'd rather make 14. I'd rather do it right. Because I don't like doing anything unless I'm able to give it my all 110%. So, okay. It's an interesting table, okay? It's like the answer to everything is in that table. Just keep looking at it and you see different things. Okay? Another observer is noticing all the different dimensions. Okay? Noticing the different images within the numbers, whether it be 2-dimensional or 3-dimensional. Okay? We're seeing it more. This is just a mere piece, okay? And people know about it, and that's what pisses me off. Okay? Think about it this way. Now, I don't know whether or not every priest or whatever knows what I know. Okay, I think they're just useful idiots that push a false doctrine amongst the goy. But man, would I ever like to walk into a church and just lay it all down on some like priest or pastor or whatever, and break their brains? Okay, I'm not in the search for God. I found God. I found the God particle. You go up on Google and search the God particle, and oh yeah, the bosons and whatnot. No. Okay. Not like this. This is the God particle. Okay. Now, again, the two dimensions that are created. Again, if you understand the creation of the 5x5 hypercube, okay, in the 9 quadrant, if you understand the creation of that hypercube, you understand the creation of the third dimension within a 2-dimensional plane, which is your 5D Earth. But remember that plant life was created. That was it. Plant life was sticking out of the 5x5 by 1 by 1. Okay? The first square is created, we have a 1 by 1 hanging off it. When we create, instead of a 5x5, when we create a 9 by 9, or sorry, I said it wrong in the earlier video. It's really a 5 by 8 because it's not a 5 by 9 because the last column, the last row only gets created when the whole 9 by 9 cell is created. So it's really just a 5 by 8, 40. Okay? When the 5 by 8 is created, there are 2 sticky outy bits. I'm sorry I don't have a better word other than sticky outy bits. I've been using that word sticky outy bits for a long time now. I'm going to continue. And because those have to be created simultaneously, okay, that means that the n+1 and n+2 dimensions are created simultaneously from your 5D reality. Interesting. So, what's after those? Like, what are those 2 dimensions? Okay, the 6 and the 0 of Armageddon represent love and ego. After that, all you got is nothing and infinite. Because the story is, you have that many clues, you have that much data that you should be able to reverse engineer and construct the grid using the information up to Revelation 16 about the luminaries. I'm just talking Genesis 1, Revelation 16, those 2 chapters. Okay, you read those chapters, you have enough information on the luminaries to create, boom, that much. And if you create that much, you should have enough brains to interpolate the cellular mathematics growing and finish the chart, because you should be able to complete the column of nothing by doing no more things. Okay? And then you should be able to see that this evolution of number is infinite in the macro and micro. Okay? So I'm there. I will redraw this thing with the whole 5 by 17 with the 5 by 8, I guess, 5 by 9 attached to it. It's the 1, 2, 3, and every 1, 2, 3 is divided into a 5 by 8. Oh, look at that! A 5 by 8, a 5 by 8, and a 5 by 8. It's like having 2 squares, 5 by 5 with a 5 by 5, where they're overlapping, or 5 by 9 if it's completed. Anyways, whatever. It looks like there's 2, 2, and 2. 6 sides to a cube, okay? I don't know why there's nothing in the bottom. Like, I'm sure that they'll continue once they get the cipher, but I'm not. Again, the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse come in with love, ego, nothing, and infinite. It's a clever little story made by clever little masons. The no Sams, okay? No. I was listening to Some Kind of Wonderful because it said, "Can I get a witness?" Okay? But then I started talking about all that love shit. The synchronicities with all that's been interesting lately, but I don't do this because I hate everyone. It's a love story, okay? It's a story about energy. It's a story about love, okay? I got broken. I broke. I snapped. I broke reality because fucking had enough. Okay, I don't know why I became an engineering physics guy. I literally took that course because it was hard. And I figured not a lot of people would take it, so it'd be good and get a job. I didn't know that I'd go. But I have this piece of paper under my belt that I don't even have this piece of paper anymore. I'm pretty sure I left my diploma at a house I stayed at once.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck, I don't need that. Just like I don't need my engineering ring, my Canadian engineering ring, my iron ring. I broke my finger playing football. I left it on for like 2.5 weeks. It turned purple, cut it off, and yeah, it's $20, but I don't give a shit about having a little stupid engineering ring. I just don't. It means nothing. So, yeah. I mean, it'd be cool if other people, like, you know, started at Genesis 1 and took a look at my work and tried to, like, come up with the same conclusions I have, because, I mean, I think it's important. And if...
Or their own.
They could find more, you know, but I think it's pretty robust right now. But if everyone took a little time to figure it out, you got to prove it to yourself, okay? I've been doing this. I have been proving to myself daily, over and over again, using songs and signs and symbols and math and a random table in my house. I'm thinking about shit like Euler, like MC Escher. He etched shit, flipped. He etched thing. He knows about cellular. That's the thing that, you know, like you have to convince yourself. Well, I can show this guy all the numbers I want. I'm going to show him all the papers I want, all the geometry I want. Still, you know, it's like shit you made up. But like once we made the connection with Escher, artist, once we made the connection with Escher, MC Escher knows that the earth is cellular.
It's obvious.
He doesn't tell you. Just like the priests probably know that the world is cellular, and they don't tell you. Definitely like the Pope knows the world is cellular, and he doesn't tell you. Definitely they know about the secrets, about the language, and the interpretations of the Bible, and they don't tell you. They knowingly deceive. Like I said, if you're a Mason, or a priest, or preacher, or anyone like that, or a politician, you cannot be trusted. I'm sorry, I want to trust you. I do. I want to trust everyone, because I think that everyone deserves the benefit of the doubt. But I'm too nice. I know I'm too nice. You get walked all over when you're too nice. But anyway.
I must say they're running out of plausible deniability.
What about the group of 7? Those are a group of 7 Canadian painters that did landscapes.
Were they one of 7 or 13?
I'll start with 13 being the next number, you know? But I'm just going to leave you with this, you know, because obviously 28 times 76 plus 13 plus 1 plus 1 is 2143. And that's the order of the hot girls and the painting, or the drawing. I think that's
It's an ink work.
Ink. I didn't know if it was granite or anything. I thought it was charcoal or something.
No, it's actual ink.
That was all ink? Okay, cool.
Yeah, just...
I don't want to touch it because it looked like it'd smear, but I was like, it looks good.
Okay, cool, thanks.
It looked like...
It's waterproof now, once it hardens.
Oh, okay. But yeah, it was like counting the fingers, counting the hands, counting which one had like straps on their back and which ones don't. And then all of a sudden, he just said 2, 1, 4, 3. And I was like, wait, I've seen that before. Lo and behold, it's in the same row as 1 of 7, of 13, of 110, of 2143. I still find it's nice though, because I've always said that I still have blue eyes. I don't know what you're talking about. I have blue eyes.
Yeah.
They're not brown. I'm not the Mandela effect. Okay. Like, yeah. These times they are changing. It's not my fault. Maybe it is.
Eye colors aren't changing.
I'm still freaking blue. I got blue eyes, man. That's the curse.
I got them too.
I got Mickey blue eyes. What does that mean?
I know. They're turquoise eyes, so.
But, you know, like, sorry there if I've been like, you know, like, I know someone sent me a link about some other thing about, like, your birth certificate and money and stuff and getting 50 grand. I don't like the internet. I don't like doing stuff like that. But, I mean, yeah, 50 grand would help. I'd say 50 grand would give me at least, at least 8 months to a year to work in a... My dad has a shop. He has all the tools I need. His house is up for sale, so of course, when I have time to get out there, he's probably going to sell his house, and then I have to move, and I don't have a shop anymore. You know, like right now, he has a shop with all the tools I need to do this, but I can't pay my bills and live somewhere else to try to fix the world. Now, if you want to create a Kickstarter, or if you want to like raise money or raise awareness or whatever, if you have to convince yourself first of all that this isn't bullshit, and the only person that can help you with that is you.